Well, cut off my nutsack and slap it in my face. Dave the Three-Armed Bandit Grohl founded his own band, the Foo Fighters. Now, this is not the first song, good grief. It is not, but all of the other ones had different covers. Now, you guys told me that on this first album of his, yes, it's a new band, but this is his, because he's the only like producer or something. He played all of the instruments for it. So this is purely Dave himself. For the real ones know that I have already listened to The Color and the Shape, but sadly I did this before starting out in the correct order, so I kind of want to do this and start over. Not start over again, like I won't do Color and the Shape again because I've already listened to this album, but start over with this one and then gradually go from there. This is a call. It's an album, but almost. It's the first track, Foo Fighters, and it's all by himself. This Barrett Jones guy, he probably just like did the recording or something. But Dave was the one who recorded everything himself. Not recorded, who played everything himself. First track, we're going to start right now. I hope you're ready. I'm kind of ready, I think. Maybe not. So far, I only know him as a drummer.
Seems that all they ever wanted was a brother.
Okay.
We can keep it good, but all they ever wanted had a problem.
None of these songs are explicit, by the way. It seems like all Dave ever wanted to do is some classic rock. But now we're starting over. We picked the resignations up, baby. We're doing it. I mean, if he's actually playing all of the instruments right now, I'm thoroughly impressed. What? Which daughter? I love it when we're double drumming. I mean, he's the three-armed bandit. Maybe he does something else as well. Triple drums.
Fingernails are pretty.
Fingernails are very pretty. Okay, Ritalin is easy. Ritalin is good. Okay, yeah, okay, can get behind that statement. Even all the ones that watered down the daughter. I mean, watered down Ritalin, we want that shit. We want it hard, we want it slapping, we want it hitting. Those who take it stripping the person. Oh, yeah. You guys explained this to me, that it was a medication for ADHD. So when he's saying this, he means even though if it waters down, strips the personality and characteristics of a person. I don't know, maybe his daughter had it.
Fingernails are good. Seems that all they ever wanted was a marking.
This is more than just a Mark and Dave.
Balloons are pretty. Big and say they should. And we'll fall around. Call a magic marker.
It has. I mean, wait, this released 1995. 1 year. It's been too long. And he still had some old grungy guitar laying around. Next track, I'll stick a... he has. Last album released 2 years ago. He fucking stuck around. Unlike other band members. You can definitely tell that there's, I want to say that there's a focus on the drums, but the drums are very prominent. And it's fun. It's fun to have this energy back. Because this is kind of like pretty much the Nirvana energy, early Nirvana energy. I mean, it's not like the exact same sound, but it's the right energy. And I remember that on Cut into Shape. I mean, yeah, but it was like more, I don't know, like a more radio-based or friendly version of kind of like of this, pretty much. So it's fun to have this pretty, like this rough sound. It sounds like we are in the garage. And this right here is, this sounds very much like Nirvana. Just kind of like the melody of it, the way it sounds. Actually, Dave, I once paid for your Happy Meal at McDonald's. I would like to have those $4.25 back. Yeah, this is that's the title of the song. I already thought this was the title of the song. Okay, what's next? Big Me. I only know Big Cheese. Yo. Did we just make it to prom?
When I talk about it, carries on, reasons only new. When I talk about it, Aries or treason's already new. Beg me to talk about it, I could stand to prove. If we can get around it, I know that it's true. Well, I talked about it, carried on, reasons only new. But it's you I fell into. Well, I talked about it, carries on, reasons only new. When I talk about it, Aries or treason's already new. Beg me to talk about it, I could stand to prove. If we,
That's a pretty lovely melody.
I know that's true. Well, I talked about it.
Especially this big me to talk about it. I could stand to prove. It's like very nice.
It on, never was it true, but it's you I fell into. Well, I talked about it, put it on, never was it true, but it's you I fell into. I fell into.
A nice little love song in between. Alone plus easy target. But we just fell for someone. Dave. That's a dirty guitar. That's a slutty guitar.
They knew all along, they're not dumb, they were so wrong. She's not always mine, hate it now, call when I'm done. Pieces fell in place, puzzles suck, laugh in my face. Turn and swing the pace, I'll give this, keep the good ways. Head is on, I want out, I'm alone and I'm an easy target. Let you know, I want out, I'm alone.
I mean, his voice kind of, okay, so listening to this song especially, and now I'm just noticing it with his singing and his voice, it's probably reminiscent of Nirvana.
Crazy TV dreams might be true, not what it seems. Food and cavities, chewing words, tear at the seams. He don't feel so good, don't feel bad, not that he should. I don't feel so good, don't feel bad, not that I should. Head is on, I
more like the Kings or something. Maybe because the sound is a bit rough. One of those OG punk bands. But with a modern twist, definitely. Just the overall atmosphere. I mean, my head is kind of like a metronome right now. Boom, 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 boom. Honestly, we're having a bloody good run. First 4 songs in. And the 5th one sounding good as well. Good grief. Dave, you have beautiful long hair. You should love the air. Because then you look like a fucking lion out in nature with your mane blowing. In spirit, Nirvana is still with us. By the way, what's kind of, I don't want to say funny, but very interesting to notice for me, because Nirvana was like the first, I don't want to call it like heavy rock, but definitely like a heavier, faster, more aggressive rock band. The first one for me. And look at me nowadays, too. We're listening to Slipknot, to Korn. So this seems, I know that this is like already very, very musical in a way and melodic compared to some normal Nirvana stuff, but it seems like super duper extra. Yeah, melodic. I just have a different horizon now, different point of reference.
Since I'm putting down all the true things around the light, handed down the crown, giving jewels and answers vain. Thought of being outstanding, comes and goes, comes and goes. When I think about
I think we don't even have a bass. He's just playing guitar and the drums. Floaty. I mean, I understand something under a floaty. Of course, the Coke with vanilla ice. Depending on what we're going to do with the drums, this could be very good. I think Dave might have very strongly influenced mid-late 90s and early 2000s rock music. What I'm just wondering, did he have, because I know that some of the Beatles guys did that after they broke up, George Harrison especially, he just had like many songs. Like I think Bro immediately released a 3 LP album just with all of the songs that he has always written, but that were suppressed by Paul McCartney and John Lennon because they said, nah, dog, George, nice try, kiddo, leave it up to us. I wonder if, because some of them sound a little bit like very fitting for Nirvana, or maybe to even be sung by Kurt Cobain, like from when these were created, or these ideas. Huh. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. Because he's also getting his flowers. He's having his time to shine. Usually when you're the drummer, people don't really pay that much attention to you. You're just always in the background. But this this is very Nirvana to kind of like repeat the, well, not re- yeah, pretty much, yeah, repeat the same verses. Although Kurt would sometimes change like one or two words to make it something different. I do have to say, respect. If he's playing all of the instruments by himself, weenie beanie. I think he must have heard me and decided I can be more aggressive, sir. Okay. I spoke too soon. I didn't know Dave had it in him. But what I'm gonna say, yes, we are like way more aggressive. It's just kind of crazy to think because he's using, I don't know, whatever vocoder for this, and this was like sometimes this was actually Kurt Cobain's natural voice. It's giving me very strong early Nirvana vibes. Oh my god. Stupid idea. Speaking of which, I have not talked about the album cover. It's kind of looking like a Star Wars gun, to be fair. I don't know if it's like an actual real thing. If so, I would assume that it's not antique, but very old. That this was some technique. I don't know, that they thought that this would help back in the day before finding new things. But yeah, it's a pistol. I don't know what else to say about it. But it looks like Star Wars. Or something very old. Oh, George. What did George do? Georgie Boy.
Train that I got onto up and left that town. Threw it up as it went down. Strange enough, it left me turned around. Watch as they all took their bow. Fools were drawing, trying to save that day. I don't doubt that anyway. Phase it out until the older ones return. Have a seat and watch it burn.
It's fun because some songs could actually be just
The corner, this is what
80s rock.
always waited for my turn. Fools were drawing, trying to save that day. I don't
Dave is experimenting. Okay, this is also like a very 80s guitar solo. I don't know why, but this song, especially this song, is just, it could be at least 10 years older and from some, I don't know, some normal rock band from the 80s. I don't know, it just screams 80s.
fools were drawing, trying to save that.
But by the way, since he has like an actual band,
I don't doubt that anyway.
okay, 5 guys. Dave in the middle, not the burger chain. 5 guys, Dave in the middle, Crazy Stash. American rock performed by Dave Grohl, originally solo project to overcome the grief of Kurt's death. According to Grave, the band's named after the UFOs that were reported by Allied aircraft pilots in World War II. Okay, nice. Following the recording re-release of the band's self-titled debut album, Grohl recruited a full band to perform the songs live. Okay, yeah, that's what I was wondering, because he must have performed these live somehow. And that gets a bit difficult, because even though he is Dave, the 3-armed bandit Grohl, you need more than 3 hands to play all of these instruments. Foo Fighters have since achieved mainstream critical okay, 12 Grammy Awards, okay, but we're not introducing the band. Maybe there's just, like some come, some go. That's a nice cut. Which one would we prefer? Some ribs or like some sirloin? Yeah, maybe they talk about it. I don't know. Maybe, oh no, not they talk about it, but maybe they just change the members several times. That could of course be. For all the cows. Shout out to them. They're very tasty. Lovely milk. And they look cute.
I'm called a cow. I'm not about to blow it now for all the cows. For all the cows.
Is cow an insult? Pig is. Coward is.
It's funny how
Okay, a cash cow. Because he gets milked.
This wish is true.
Yeah, I should have.
It falls into pieces new. The cow is you.
We all get milked.
The cow is you. My kind has all run out, as it comes to glare. Sometime if time allows, everything won't end. Everything won't end. Everything won't end like it's a prayer.
I knew we were gonna do this. I knew this. If I learned anything from Nirvana, never take it for granted. Sometimes we just crash out of nowhere and then completely take it out again.
Said you're wrong. A painted dawn, and it caused the walls to fall. How far is he? Patient.
Would be interesting if we actually have some songs maybe about Kurt, since he was dealing with his grief through this one.
My kind has all run out, as it comes to glare. Sometime if time allows, everything won't end. Everything won't end. Everything won't end like it's a prayer.
Dave should pick up the guitar more often.
I'm not about to blow it out for all the cows. It's funny how money allows dogs are proud to be in the house. My kind has all run out, as it comes to glare. Sometime if time allows, everything won't end. Everything won't end. Everything won't end like it's a prayer.
Sometimes I think maybe, because we always repeat it a couple of times before the first verse, take one of those and put it to the end. You know, just so we can run out a little bit with it. Because that would be nice. Ecstatic. He always runs it twice. Three, two, one, let's go. Okay. This time we run it more than just twice. Now, check, wait for it. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Things
It's funny when he does. I mean, it's kind of really crazy to think about that. He's all doing all of this by himself. Like he must have learned a lot during the Nirvana times of like what works, how well, because of course everybody has kind of like a thought about what other instruments do, and then create their own songs. Like even if you're just the drummer, you create songs for the entire band because you have a vision for what the bass is supposed to play and the guitar and everything. But to harmonize with yourself as well, he thought about it all. By the way, let me chill down the light. I don't want this baby to overheat. By the way, I do think that he knows how to play the bass because he knows how to play the guitar. And that's like 85% of knowing how to play the bass. But I can't really hear it. I think we don't let him play the bass. But you said it yourself. We still have time for that. I mean, there's a lot of time to win. I think he won. I mean, bro won 12 Grammys with his own band, and that is already a lot. I think, right? 12 Grammys for a rock band? Although then again, doesn't like fucking Billie Eilish win 5 Grammys each year? Oh boy. And she doesn't have a band. It's just her. Anyways, not water. Watershed. Damn, they existed back then? Of course they existed back then. Didn't they have it in Top Gun as well? We gotta milk that cow, baby. By the way, what happens if the band breaks up? Like, just thinking about Nirvana. Okay, you have somebody who is not there anymore, so you can't continue the band. Like, is the contract then just, like, over? I don't know what it says under the contract. Either you fulfill it or until you die. Is it like marriage?
Hey there, boy, you catch the black
What is Watershed? I'll tell you later. What I'm just wondering, when he goes on tour, does he play Nirvana songs? Because right now, after this, that's also what they talked about with the Watershed thing. So, like, a Watershed actually exists. It's this thing, but we're probably talking about Watershed, which is referencing Mike Watt, the Minutemen bassist, who would have Dave's collaboration in his first solo tour. And that made me think, if when he goes on tour and he only has one album out, which is 44 minutes and 8 seconds. I mean, okay, that's like a set, but it's not really a long set. Like, I don't think that's enough for a tour. You got to do at least an hour. So I'm thinking if he played any of their Nirvana songs. I mean, he must, right? At least that's what I'm assuming. Exhausted, number 1, Exhausted, Winnebago. I've actually heard the word Winnebago before in another song. I don't know why it says rough mixes here, but yeah, this is agreed. I mean, some things I kind of take as maybe this is like regarding the loss of his close friend and partner. Who would have thought that we needed Dave Grohl to make some fucking guitar solos? I mean, we didn't have that many guitar solos on Nirvana's music, now that I think about it. But who would have thought that we needed him to do this? Or that he was very capable of doing it. Although now I think about having a bassist would be nice. I mean, what would Come As You Are be without a bassist? And now half of the song is an instrumental outro. What a way to end the album. It's fun though, because mostly like Nirvana songs were very short, 2.5 minutes, always sub 3 almost, and we would just end them. Are we just gonna let things fall apart? I mean, it would make sense considering the title, Exhausted. You know, they were just like, oh my god, too exhausted. I can't play anymore. Dum, 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 pew, falling asleep. Again, rough mixes. Okay, we're gonna end out the way we started. Or not. It's funny, even though it's loud, rough, strong, fast-paced, it kind of feels like a good outro song. The melody, it feels like a memory. Okay, and now we actually take the time to slowly fade it out. Before I said I would have wished for it, so my wish has been granted on the last track. Okay, now it's almost like, I don't know, maybe there's gonna be in these last 10 seconds some sort of, not cliffhanger, Easter egg, or we are just actually, yeah. He fell asleep at the drum kit. He was too exhausted. And he deserves a break. I mean, this released 1995. That has not been a lot of time between Kurt's death and this performance. Like a year. I don't know the month exactly. But I do remember that there... there's one thing we heard of him. Oh my god, I already forgot the name. No! Was it their MTV performance? Was that in 1994? Yeah, that was in 1994. Yeah, the MTV performance. November 1st, 1994. And I know that shortly after this, some months, Kurt Cobain, by the way, dude, it's fucking 2025. I can just Google, or rather ask ChatGPT, when did Kurt Cobain die? Not Kurt Dobison, Kurt Cobain. Not Kurt Cocaine. I don't know why autocorrect would do this to me. April 5th, 1994. Okay, I don't know why this album released then. Okay, yeah, so this was pretty much a year before this released right here in June. I mean, it didn't take a lot of time to rest in between, considering that he released this on this date. So he has worked on it during that year. But everybody grieves different. We know that. From Kendrick Lamar. He said it. I grieve different. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of happy to be back in the loop, to have returned to it. I mean, I know most of you always tell me like, hey, the MTV performance, this live performance, live at the Paramount. But we've done those from Nirvana. We've done them. I just like wasn't able to put them on YouTube, so most don't know about it. Let me see what the other bands are. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Pearl Jam. I remember those being mentioned a lot. Okay, The Killers, Audio Slave, White Stripes, yada yada yada. Okay. Oh, I guess the most. Oh, Weezer. Yeah, shit. I wanted to have Weezer on the list. Blink 182 as well. Dude, there's too many bands. There's, I mean, oh my god, who would have thought? Centuries of human existence. There's many bands out there, a lot of music. Thank you very much for watching. I don't know if we want to just like keep it the loop, you know, like keep going back to Foo Fighters, or if you say, hey, let's try out Weezer, Blink, Weezer, or whatever band, you just let me know, and then I'll find a fitting, suitable album to do next. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a pleasant day, and goodbye.